I need to play me some Fallout 4. It's been a hot minute. Kablam. Fallout. There's a lot of mods, or modifications as I like to call them. So it might take a while for the game to boot up, as I like to say. Oh, that's the stuff. That's the game I like to see. Do your thing. Am I now? I'm over in the furthest of harbors. Oh, that's cool. I like this thing. I didn't know this was a power armor.
Hey.
I'm all. Need something?
Your thoughts?
I used to wonder how folks lasted as long as they have out here. Now I know. It's thanks to people like you.
Thanks to people like you.
How are we doing, Nick?
Honestly, I don't think I could ask for a better partner or a better friend.
Well, let's go blow your freaking mind, Nick.
That's all for
Also,
now.
I just wanted to say, I love your outfit. You look great in a tank top.
Hey. How you doing, buddy?
What can I tell Dogmeat to find
Hey,
if I
boy.
press Y?
Think you can find something for me?
Think you can find any goodies?
Think you
Yeah,
can
look
find
around,
any goodies,
Skagmeat.
boy?
Dogmeat didn't find anything. Welp. To the glue factory with you. Acadia for the first time here. What is going on in Acadia? Ooh, flippin' nose, eh?
Can't pick this.
Can't pick this. No, 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 no.
You know, when I first climbed this mountain above the fog, I thought to myself, now here is a metaphor worth taking in. You've entered a place of clarity, understanding, peace. While you're here in Acadia.
Oops, I didn't mean to skip that. I was just trying to lower my weapon so I seemed less threatening.
Well, in that case, I want a Nuka-Cola, some stim packs, Kasumi Nakano returned to her family, and, a pony?
I see. I'm afraid some of those things I'm not in a position to give. Kasumi is here. She's safe and unharmed, and you're free to see her if you'd like. Before you do, though, tell me, do you think Kasumi is a synth?
We're not answering any more questions until you play straight with us.
Nick's beach
Just who the
bud.
hell are you, really? There's only one synth with that kind of face and a mind of his own. And I only see him when I look in a mirror.
Nick? It can't be you.
Don't give me that. What are you trying to pull? I've never seen you before in my life.
Please, if you're willing to give me a chance, I can explain.
I know this joke. Two androids walk into a bar.
I'm afraid the punchline isn't going to be very funny. We were prototypes, Nick. The first synths capable of independent thinking and judgment.
Keep talking.
One of the Institute's experiments had to do with how our brains could process personality. If we could handle individualized feelings and behaviors, I was allowed to develop mine based on experience. But with you, they wanted to try transferring an entire personality into you. It took several attempts before the personality imprint worked. I saw you.
You're a
wake
filthy
up
liar,
not knowing
Demas.
Who or what you were so many times. I couldn't let them do it to you anymore. We were the only
About
two
some
prototypes
things.
they made. I literally saw myself in you. You were my brother, Nick. I helped you escape the Institute. We left together.
If I were your brother, I'd remember.
That's where you'd be wrong. This happened over a century ago. There's only so much memory that can fit into the prototype brains we have.
Oh, let's look at all the crap on you.
Ah, I've heard enough.
Right?
I think you and I need to talk about this. Maybe not now, though.
We need to get back to why we're here. Kasumi Nakano.
Nick, I don't need you to believe me. I'm just glad to see you again. Whenever you're ready, I'll be here. Now, about young Kasumi. It's important that you understand exactly why she's here. I asked you before if you think she's really a synth. If you could indulge me with an answer.
She's human. And she has a family waiting for her.
But imagine what it means if you're wrong. If Kasumi is a synth, then she doesn't have a family. She never had one. Think about how she must feel. None of us take this transition lightly. She's facing the possibility of her entire life being a lie. That someone stripped her very identity from her and made her into something she isn't. I want you to understand that before you see her. She has a chance here to live as a synth, not hiding, not pretending to be something else. One more question, if you'll indulge me. You're here for Kasumi, but I suspect there could be another reason you came to us. Tell me, are you a synth?
No. But if I squint real hard in the mirror, sometimes I look like someone else.
I'm afraid when I try that trick, nothing really changes. I know it might seem impossible that you could be a synth, but tell me, what's the first thing you can remember?
I mean, that's not the first thing I remember, though. It's just for the plot of this. It's so weird.
Are you?
I'm not gonna tell my life story to someone I barely know. Let's hear your answer
Bethesda.
first.
I was in a laboratory. In the Institute. They were pulling pieces of my head out. Something about wanting to test some neural process. That was every day for months. Strapped down. Operated on. And then I was out. The Institute has fail-safes to strip memories that could identify where they are, how to find them. But I do remember being quite content. I was free. That is my earliest memory. Now,
Sure. I remember being in my...
no memories before then?
Oh my god.
Just, isn't it
I do.
funny how a memory
You're just
can
cutting me
feel
off, like...
a whole different reality?
Surely that's not.
People,
That's so weird.
places, even sounds and colors can change. Or, I won't lie to you, there will always
I
be
killed
other
her last time, and
explanations.
there's no synth part in
Trauma,
her.
disease,
You're just being crazy.
background radiation. They all take their toll on the mind. But I can promise you that we will accept you, no matter what you decide you are.
Like, Nick's fine in radiation as well. And Curie. If I was a synth, I would also be fine in the radiation, which I am not. Let's see.
Take your time.
I've heard enough. Where is Kasumi Nakano?
Of course.
Downstairs.
Kasumi
Yeah.
is usually working down below. You can see her whenever you like. Acadia is open to you. Feel free to walk the grounds. Introduce yourself to my co-founders, Faraday and Chase. Did you need anything else before you go?
I'm in the Brotherhood of Steel, and we have plenty to say about synths. How dangerous they are.
We're not dangerous. Those who've used us, tried to replace humans with my kind, they're dangerous. All we want is to live in peace, on our own. See for yourself. Walk through Acadia. Talk to my people. We aren't a threat to anyone.
All right. I'll reserve judgment for now.
Thank you. Now, was there anything else I can do for you?
I'm just gonna tell you right now, Dima.
Let me
I'm
just
in
play
the
all my
Institute.
cards.
That's
Show him my whole
like an
hand.
admission to make. I'm used to the Institute striking from the shadows. I'll say this to you. I'm
Yeah.
not your enemy. I only wish to live
An
here
enemy.
in
Yes,
peace
like a sea
with my
creature.
people. As a scientist, can you not see the value of independent synth life? You have a chance here to witness how wondrous that could be. All you have to do is do nothing. Don't tell your fellow researchers about us. Don't tell them we're here.
Fine. I'll keep your secrets. For now.
Thank you. Now, was there anything
And
else I
last
can
one
do
to
for you?
completely blow his robo-mind.
I'm
After
part of
telling
a
him I'm
group that
part of
helps
both
synths.
the ones that hate
Railroad.
synths.
Really?
Well,
I
like,
don't understand
domineer
why
them
a
and kill
group
them.
dedicated to helping synths would convince them through fear that their only option is to hide. Yes, they volunteer for the memory wipe. Yes, not knowing you're a synth makes it harder for the Institute to find you. But the cost, I know how frightening it is, the risk of capture. But sacrificing what you are, avoiding the true struggle to be accepted as our own form of life? Careful with...
Ideals aren't going to protect escaped synths. We do what we have to.
I know that's what you think. I just... No. No, I shouldn't judge. I'm over here, far from the Commonwealth, in relative safety. Is there anything else you'd like to discuss?
Who are you? What's your story?
I came to this island over a century ago, hiding from my creators, the Institute. But after my escape felt secured, I was left with nothing. No programmed task. No false memories. I spent a year just sitting in a cave. Just sitting. One day, it finally occurred that maybe I could decide for myself what to do, who I was. I've been doing that ever since. Was there anything else?
Tell me more about this place, Acadia.
All I want is to bring as many synths here as I can, and give them a chance to know what they really are. To embrace it. Beyond that, we just want to live in peace. I don't have any grand plans for expansion. Just existing as we are now is enough. Was there anything else? Are you...
So, everyone here in Acadia is a synth?
Yes. Either they were escapees we managed to find before the Institute could, or they were victims of a mind wipe, and we revealed the truth to them.
I should get going.
Of course.
Perhaps we're in there a
Where's
long
what's her
time.
face?
Are you feeling all
Yeah,
right?
that's it.
I'm fine. You worry too much.
Sometimes I feel like you don't worry enough. You know we blew 3 more relays this week. I'm coming in. You stay right there.
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible. You track Kasumi here.
Oh, okay.
I'm impressed.
Was having a hard enough time keeping up with repairs before all this nonsense with atom lunatics.
They're not what you need to be concerned about.
It's not them. I'm concerned about you can't solve all the world's problems. Certainly not all at once.
I assume you're not planning on staying long.
Gosh, after a welcome this warm, who wouldn't want to just stay forever?
This place isn't for you. Acadia is only as secure as we make it. We take unnecessary risks, we get careless, and things can go bad. Fast. If there's a synth who needs a safe place, then we take them in. Let them live as a synth, without fear. You don't fit that description. That makes you an unnecessary risk. It's nothing personal. Minimizing our contact with outsiders is just practical.
You must have tons of friends with this attitude.
I don't need friends. You want to buy something or what?
I'll take a look, sure.
Don't touch everything, okay?
Gotta get my fingers in all those pies. I guess I could probably sell some crap. I just want to say, now that I'm back on stream, not enough consent. My wife's watching a Netflixy show. I had forgotten what I was doing. I might be getting rid of some weps if I could find any that I want to get rid of. That's cool, but I won't ever use them. I don't know where to get the 20mm ammo for the flak gun. The swords are cool, but honestly, the NPCs never reach somebody with a sword. I might as well get a boatload of ammo from him if I'm gonna be giving him all of my freaking stuff anyway, my money. See, he was cool with it after all that. He changed his mind pretty quick.
So you're that new gal from the Commonwealth. It's so wonderful to meet someone from back home.
Oh, this
I'm
is
afraid
awkward.
Kasumi doesn't seem to want to discuss it, but how are things there?
You think of the Commonwealth as back home? Aren't you a synth?
Well, certainly. Why wouldn't I? It's where I came from. I would like to see it again someday. Once things settle down here. Acadia is all well and good, I suppose. But honestly, it does get a bit boring. Come now. The suspense is killing me.
If this is boring, I'd hate to see what you consider exciting.
Oh, aren't you a card? I'm sure I'll see you around. Do take care.
Hey there.
Synths and humans will all get along someday. I just know it.
Hi.
New girl, right? Must be, because I don't recognize you.
Look, I'm not anybody worth talking to. My head is killing me. Now's not a good time. Oh, yeah. Practically a 5-star resort you got here.
Okay, yeah, sure. It's rough around the edges. But someday, it'll be amazing. You try having somebody botch a mind wipe on you and see how it feels. Then get back to me, okay?
What do you mean, mind wipe?
Oh, for fuck's sake. You're a synth on the run. You go to someone, you get a new face, and they wipe your mind so the Institute can't find you. Only somebody screwed mine up. So here I am. Now just, please, leave me alone.
You're new here too, huh? I mean, I haven't been here that long myself. Honestly, I'd be dead right now if it weren't for Chase. Turns out it's pretty hard to live as a synth in the Commonwealth.
I'm sorry to hear.
Thanks, but it doesn't. I'll see you around.
Right?
Ugh, circuitry is completely fried.
Kasumi Nakano?
Sorry, I'm right in the middle of something.
Your parents sent me. They want you to come home.
They did what? You came all this way for me. Look, my mom and dad, I mean, those people that were taking care of me, they wouldn't want me back. Not if they knew the truth.
Kasumi, listen to me. You're not a synth.
Believe me, I've thought about that. How you can never really know. But it just answers so many questions. I thought if I just left, it would be easier for them. How would that conversation have gone anyway? I've been lying to you this whole time? Your real daughter is dead and I replaced her? You're not saying anything.
Which one's the least sarcastic?
You haven't replaced anyone. Kenji and Rei are still your parents.
I really wish that was true. If I wasn't a synth, things would be so much simpler. Acadia isn't what I thought it was. There's more going on here than just the refuge. But I can't leave until I've gotten to the bottom of it. I've been running long enough.
What kind of problem is there in Acadia?
It's a long story. I just have to figure out how to... Wait, you find things, track down answers. That's what you do, right? That's why you came after me. What if I told you that there's a secret? A big secret here, on this island. Something way more important than just one lost girl.
Sister, there's a lot of things on this island more important than you.
If you could just hold the jokes for a second. You saw all those computers that Dima's hooked up to, right? They hold his memories, or offload data from his brain. Or maybe some combination of both? Well, Faraday asked me to help do some repairs on them. And, you know, I got curious. There's like a century's worth of life experiences in there. And that's when I see it. Data models Dima has been making. One was the fog taking over Far Harbor. Another was a nuclear detonation on the island. Plus, death counts. What if Dima is so open and welcoming because he's actually hiding something from us? A plan to wipe out the rest of the island.
Personally, I find calculated mass murder to be very soothing.
Look, help me out, and if I'm wrong, you can make all the jokes you want. Now, I've tried doing some digging on my own, but I haven't had much luck. I keep seeing Dima, Faraday, and Chase head into the laboratory at the other end of the hall. Then they come out later looking like they've been arguing. There's actually a storage space right next to there. It'd be a perfect spot to hide and eavesdrop, but it's been locked up. I've also tried breaking into Faraday's terminal, since he and Dima are so close, but the security on it is crazy.
Step aside and let the master hacker show you how it's done.
If you're sure. Good luck. Once you have something, let me know.
Move this back a little bit. And then... Dog meat, you could just be right in the shot, good boy.
Terminals can be real finicky. If you ask nice, I bet I could get it to spill its guts.
Try it, maybe. Yeah, I don't need you for that part, Nick.
That's it.
Duh, it's the weirdest one.
Well, you sure sleuthed
In
that one.
regards to the first one chosen. Oh, look at all this free stuff. Tell me all about those fog condensers, my guy. I mean, it's not... It's written by somebody else. It's written about Dima. It's not Dima writing these logs. I have no idea who's writing these logs for him. Who's in on this?
Nice.
Let's just save, but I don't think anyone's gonna care. Who's gonna care if I go in there? In there, all up with those stairs. I'm gonna climb your stairs.
Nice.
You see a lot of folks at their worst in my line of work. Hard to not let it get to you sometimes.
Whatever, Nick. I'm being sneaky. Get in here. Get on board. Get on the trolley. I didn't mean to eavesdrop on the meeting, but so be it. Hide and wait. Activate. Hide and wait powers activate. With your powers combined, only I can hide. I feel like I'm not hiding at all. I feel like I'm doing... What's the opposite of hiding again? Oh yeah, okay.
We need to
Well, I'm
accomplish
doing
this
that.
without bloodshed. Far Harbor and the children of Adam have a right to exist on this island, the same as us.
They're going to kill each other, Dima. There's no stopping it. We need to pick a side now.
Haven't we already picked a side? Building the fog condensers around Far Harbor wasn't exactly a neutral act.
We couldn't stand by and let the people of this island die to the fog.
Just like you couldn't just leave the Cult of Adam without a home? Giving them the submarine base was a mistake. The nucleus, as they're calling it, is basically one big fortified position.
Far Harbor had cast them out. They have strange beliefs, but they have always accepted us for what we are. And Confessor Martin was a friend.
Well, the new Confessor isn't. High Confessor Tectus is an unstable megalomaniac, and he's gonna keep threatening us as long as we're helping Far Harbor.
Guys,
Oops.
can we talk about the elephant in the room? We keep dancing around it.
My old memory banks in the submarine base.
I can't believe you never told me about those. I have to wait until they become a security risk.
I know how it looks in hindsight, but at the time, it was an act of trust. I was honestly more worried they'd accidentally trip the pre-war security and get hurt, giving the children my old home, allowing them to safeguard my old memories. I thought our people would be working together.
Just how secure are the banks? How long do we have? And what's in them?
I've gone over this before, Chase. I don't know what's in them. That's how it works. It's as close to forgetting something as I have. But I've run some projections of worst-case scenarios. If we do nothing and the wrong knowledge falls in the wrong hands...
So send me over there. I'll be in and out in a day.
We can't risk it. They know you're from Acadia. If you're caught, or even seen, then it's war.
Oh no, should I make myself known?
We're running out of options.
Uh-oh.
I say we tell her how to crack into the memory banks.
You've been working on this without me?
It came up in a private moment, Chase. But yes, we've been writing a program that will let you access and download my memories. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm finishing up some tweaks to the program right now. I'll leave a copy of it for you on my desk when I'm done.
Get the program, use it to break into the memory banks. Got it.
Hopefully you won't have to. We'll keep monitoring the situation. I only want you going in if we have no other choice.
Going in, going in.
Dima's got his fingers everywhere on this island. And whatever's in his memories isn't something we can wait for someone else to find.
Who's back there? Who's hiding in the dark?
Every day's a struggle here.
Oh.
But at least we don't have to hide.
Looks kind of like you're hiding to me.
From the Institute that we don't have to worry, right?
Who do you think actually won the war? Nobody, I guess.
That leads into her room. Where does this lead then? I gotcha, fam.
There we go.
sure you're not part synth? Of course. I guess you wouldn't know, would you?
I don't remember this guy popping up.
Hi.
What's up, Faraday?
So, you've talked to Dima. You know why we're here.
I saw you
I certainly
downstairs,
hope
but
that
we
you'll
haven't
consider
spoken yet.
helping us. Dima's vision is worth fighting for.
You're right. It is a good cause. Synths definitely deserve to be safe, just like everyone else.
It's so good to hear that. Very encouraging. Please, make sure Dima knows that as well. He's put so much of himself into this. All his time and energy devoted to helping others. He never stops to think of himself. Sometimes I worry about... well, and that's not even mentioning maintaining...
Right.
No, not really.
Can you tell me about the fog condensers?
Oh, those? Dima and I designed them when it became clear the fog was only getting worse. They're effective, but have such a limited range. Dima insisted we provide them to the people of Far Harbor, and I'm so glad we did. Without the condensers, I'm not sure they'd have anywhere left.
Dima looks like he's had a lot of work done.
Well, that's certainly an understatement. Between the two of us, we've made so many modifications. He was just a prototype, never built for all this. It took a lot to overcome the limitations of the original design.
Right.
It really is remarkable, isn't it?
If there's anything I can do to help out, just let me know.
Well, if you're determined to help, there is something you could do. It's likely somewhat dangerous, though. There's a boat along the coast of the island. It was transporting some hardware The boat never finished the trip, you see. My understanding is that the boat wrecked...
What happened to the boat? Why didn't it make it?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest. Trappers, fog crawlers, there's no end to what's out there. And what might still be out there. The point is that we already lost someone once. And I don't want to see that happen again. So, are you up for it?
Sure thing, Faraday. I'll get the drives for you.
Thank you. I really do appreciate it.
Hey there.
Yes?
Tell me about yourself, Faraday.
Me? I don't know. I like to think I came along right when Demon needed me. He's always been stubborn like that. Anyway, I've been by his side ever since, making sure he has everything he needs.
Sorry. Never mind.
Okay.
There we go.
That's glitched and horrifying. That is like the little doll in the Trilogy of Terror movie with Karen Black. No? Just me? Alright.
Dima?
Is there anything I can do?
Well, I know you left some of your memories behind in an old submarine base. That you're worried the children of Adam will get to them.
You've been busy. I was hoping you were taking your time learning more about us. Huh. I suppose you have. Maybe this is an opportunity for both of us. I can't send any of my people without risking the children of Adam linking them back to Acadia. But you're new to the island.
I'm picturing your memories as just one massive holotape that the children of Adam are using as a coffee table.
I suppose that's your version of, yes, I'll help? Before I begin, how much do you know? Did you have any questions for me? About Far Harbor, the children of Adam, or my memories?
You left your memories behind? How does that work?
As a prototype synth, my raw data capacity is limited. I began using computer banks to expand, to give me room to ponder, see new things. I had to leave some of my earliest memories behind when I left the sub-base to the children of Adam. I thought they were safe.
You're keeping Far Harbor safe, is that it?
Not exactly. They're fiercely independent. But the fog was starting to choke more and more of the island. So I proposed a trade. We would give them the technology to keep the fog at bay, in return for them being a lifeline to the outside world. A safe dock, and a place to buy supplies. Unfortunately, the children of Adam view the radioactive fog as a holy portent, and their bloodied history with Far Harbor puts us at odds.
The children of Adam on this island. You were helping them?
Yes. I know their faith in radiation as a type of god is a bit different, but who am I to judge? I was using a submarine base as a home when Martin and his followers stumbled inside. They had been cast out of Far Harbor for their beliefs. When I left to found Acadia, I knew the base would be in safe hands. They needed a home, a place to belong, just like I did. But now Martin is gone, and his successor, Tectus, wants to finally end the feud with Far Harbor by letting the fog swallow them.
I know all I need to.
Then my plan is simple. Pose as a recruit and infiltrate the children of Adam. Gain access to their base in the old command center, guarded by some pre-war security measures. You'll find my memory banks. I'll give you the program you need in order to access my memories. Bring me anything you find. It's not going to be like a normal hack. You'll be breaking through a version of my own mental network. It'll consider you to be an intruder. I've loaded the program with some instructions I've recorded that will help guide you through it. I'm afraid it's difficult to explain without seeing it for yourself.
I'm gonna replace all your memories with pictures of cats. Meow.
Well, I suppose that would certainly make remembering some of my darker hours more fuzzy. In all seriousness, good luck. I understand the risks you're taking on our behalf. It's in all our best interest that you succeed. One more thing before you leave. Whatever you do, don't assault the children of Adam directly. Our ultimate goal must be to bring peace. If you attack them, they'll consider themselves at war with the outside world.
If we find anything suspicious in those memories of yours, we'll be back. Count on it.
Nice. Is this lady gonna hate me?
You track Kasumi here. I'm impressed. Perhaps not as quietly or efficiently as possible, but thankfully she was never in any real danger. I'm afraid your journey was unnecessary.
Miss out on a fun boat ride? Never.
Well, then at least you have the return trip to look forward to. Acadia is a safe haven for synths. Were it not, I would not have aided anyone in reaching it. Every synth I've tracked down, every synth convinced to come here, has been assured that he or she will come to no harm. My job is to make sure they all remain safe, no matter what. Understand?
How do you manage to track down synths and bring them here?
I have a network of contacts throughout the area. Some from my time with the Institute, some after. I know the Institute's tactics, and use that to my advantage. You have Dima's blessing, so by all means, make yourself comfortable.
Does Dima's blessing provide any religious benefits or magical? No? Alright then. Fair enough.
So, what's your story?
I used to be a courser, returning synths that had escaped
Who
from
lives
the
or
Institute.
dies, who tells
I
your
was tracking a
story?
synth and instead found Dima. He convinced me of the truth and the error of my ways. I rejected the Institute, made sure they couldn't track me, and dedicated my life to instead helping synths find freedom.
Tell me about Acadia.
Dima's told you most of what you need to know. It's as safe as we can make it for now. With every new synth we rescue, we're better able to defend ourselves.
I'd like to help you all. Is there anything I can do?
Actually, as a matter of fact, there is. If you're serious about contributing, well, we've got a situation I need someone to look into. You've had some experience traveling around the island, so you may be decently equipped to handle it.
What's the problem?
We were expecting a new synth to arrive, and he should have been here by now. There's been no sign of him. and I'm concerned that he might have become lost on the way here. Hello?
This island is a death trap. Your scent probably ended up as Mirelurk food.
I certainly hope not. But you should start by talking to Brooks in Far Harbor. He's one of us. A synth. He's the one who meets the new arrivals and gets them started on the journey here. Of course, he's not likely to tell you anything without proof that you're working for me. If he doesn't cooperate, tell him that his designation is L792.
Oh, so just blackmail the bro.
That's as much help as I can give you for now. Please, hurry. If that synth is out there alone, he won't last long.
Brooksy, old Brooksy. How I downstairs? Isn't there a downstairs in the back of this room? There is, but this is an upstairs. I got deceived. I just wanted to see if there's anything else. Hey, who closed that door? Wow, he's still another
If it weren't
further
for
down.
Dima, most of us would probably be dead.
There still can be.
It might not look like much. This is the only place I know of.
Wait, I haven't talked to you. You have a crazy outfit on, man.
Hey there.
Sounds like you got the all clear. So what's your story?
I came here looking for Kasumi.
Oh, isn't that sweet of you? That Kasumi's a good
But
enough
it's
kid, I
wrong.
suppose. Little confused, maybe. But then, aren't we all? Not that anyone's asking, but I'll tell you. It all gets easier to deal with when you realize none of it matters. What you are, where you came from, let go of all that, and life gets simple.
You must be the life of the party around here.
Hey, if we had parties, I damn well would be. Anyway, lately I've taken to amusing myself with trading. Don't have much to work with, but I'm always happy to make a good deal. Let me know if you need something. I probably won't have it, but let me know anyway.
What are you
Let's see
carrying?
what you have.
You never know. I might actually have something useful.
I need to sell you something because you have you have 666 caps and I want your powers. I have plenty that do 100 that I don't need to keep the 40s. Oh, that one's funny. That's insane. I like the idea of this weird sword. Or sword. Yep, it's a sword. Shots fragment into a cone of shards behind the target. That sounds insane. This guy was right. He doesn't have anything that I want. How did he know that?
Turns out Dima's earliest memories are in the hands of the children of Adam. He's afraid of what they're going to find.
So, is that what those death projections were about? It wasn't Dima planning to destroy the island. He's worried the children of Adam will. Or is he still hiding something? What could be in those memories that he would leave them behind? Is there really something in them that's dangerous? Do you have a way in? Into his memories? Assuming you can get past the children of Adam, of course.
About the children of Adam, what do you know about them?
Well, I heard about them a little bit back in the Commonwealth. Radiation worship, something like that. I wasn't in Far Harbor long, but there's a lot of hatred for them there. I overheard someone talking about killing a child of Adam missionary. I can see why Dima would be worried. We just need to make sure we know he's not up to something else.
I got this program that Faraday and Dima wrote. It's supposed to help me access the memory banks.
Really? How would that work? When I was taking a peek in the computers he has here, Dima was hooked up to his chair. I was just tapping into it. I wonder if you'll need to, you know, connect to the old banks the way he does? Some kind of connection between your head and the computer. I'll bet that's it. And then Faraday's program would be translating Dima's thoughts and data, helping you through any security guarding it. I'm sorry, I'm making assumptions. It's just, well, it's a little exciting, isn't it? You'll let me know what you find? I'll keep an eye on things here.
If all I find in those memories is just 100 years worth of Dima staring at a wall, I'd be really annoyed.
Well, if you did, that's almost good, right? That means they're harmless. Anyway, good luck.
Then why'd you ask me, game? How do I get out? I mean, how do I get out after I rob you? Okay. After I rob-co you. Let me out. Freedom. Oh, what did you find now, doggy boy? Where are you? I'll follow you. Let's go. Excuse me. Thank you.
I really hope you find someone to help, but it's not me.
Ah, you there. Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say that.
Oh, wonderful. I wasn't sure how I was ever going to find you.
Sounds like we may have another case on our hands.
I haven't been able to find any of the local police force. The louts? I don't want to start a panic, but, well, we may have a murder on our hands, and we need an outside set of eyes.
Where did the crime take place?
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel, just north of the town. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide for your time. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
This type of investigation usually requires a retainer.
Oh, you're a private investigator, not an employee of the state. Well, yes, then I suppose a retainer can be arranged. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to keep this out of the tabloids, but it's Ezra Parker, the financier of the hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say out here in the open, but my employers are quite wealthy, as are the other patrons of the hotel. Will you help us solve this heinous crime?
If there may be a murderer, I'm gonna need some danger pay as well.
I'm afraid that's all I have on me, but my employers are, well, rather wealthy, and I can definitely put a word in for you. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
Okay, I'll help.
Oh, thank goodness. Shall I guide you to the Cliff's Edge Hotel now?
Yeah, let's go.
Let's be off then.
Food in front, dock in back. Beach.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased. Let's say we get out of here.
Looks like it isn't just the police who have been lax lately. The Island's building inspector ought to be fired.
I checked in there already. I remember that weird little stand. What's up, Pearl?
Follow me.
Yeah, but now I see this weird boat thing that I want to check out real quick. I see that that hat was holding the steering wheel on. I guess I've been up here. I remember this now. Okay. This place hasn't been opened yet. Oh, you're trying to be sneaky. Oh, you were sneaky enough that you locked up my game. Oh no. Ciao there. Unfortunately, this is going to be have to be a Control Alt Del. Goodbye, Fallout 4. All right, let's let that resync real quick. Derp, 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 derp. And try it again. See how this goes. Alright, let's get to Brooks now after that. Troublesome time. I forgot to even talk to Brooks. I only talked to Pearl and then I left.
Are you there? Are you that detective I've heard about?
I guess you could say.
No.
Sounds like...
Alright, let's get all of her stuff.
Is this conversation on the clock?
Oh, yes. Well, I suppose I do have a bit of petty cash on me that I could provide for your time. Please, you must help us. Every moment we wait, our residents are at risk.
This type of investigation usually requires a retainer.
Oh, you're a private investigator, not an employee of the state. Well, yes, then I suppose a retainer can be arranged. Will you help us? There may still be a murderer at large.
If there may be a murderer, I'm gonna need some danger pay as well.
I'm afraid that's all I have on me, but my employers are, well, will you?
Where did the crime...
At the Cliff's Edge Hotel. Will you help?
Who's the victim?
Well, we want to... Will you help?
Who are your employers?
I shouldn't say...
Oh man, that creepy guy behind me.
But my employer... Will you help?
Okay, I'll help.
Oh,
Yeah, let's go.
let's be off then.
Alright, let's save after that this time in case it locks up on me again. That's what I get for shooting a ghoul. You know the old saying, you shoot a ghoul, you'll regret it.
To you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outsiders. So you can either buy something or move along.
Can I bribe you?
That famous Bar Harbor hospitality. How could you not love it?
It grows on you. Will there be anything else?
If that synth got lost somewhere on the island, he could be in real trouble. Don't you care about that?
Look, friend, no offense. What I care about is my business.
I'm working with Chase. She told me that your designation is L792.
Okay, I believe you. Keep it down, all right? It's real private information. I know the synth you're talking about. He's a younger guy. Maybe early 20s with white hair. Goes by the name Derek. Thing is, he showed up way earlier than he was supposed to. Thought a courser was on his tail, so he rushed the timetable. To be honest, the guy was a wreck. He was scared shitless, looking over his shoulder every 5 minutes and attracting unwanted attention. Tried to calm him down, but he panicked and ran off into the fog. That was the last I saw of him. Is it, something I said?
That synth could be wandering around out there right now, lost in the fog. I'm gonna need more than that.
I've told you everything I know, all right? You think I wanted this to happen? Well, I didn't. Look, if you're really going after that synth, I'm pretty sure he took the road south out of town. Maybe you could head that way. Just be careful out there. And thanks. There aren't many who'd go out in the fog to help a synth, especially one they don't even know. I feel like shit about what happened. I really do. I hope you can make it right. Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Welcome to the bait shop. If you need any odds and ends, I'm your man.
What's your story?
Just a guy trying to make... Speaking of...
Sure. I don't want to shop right now.
Understood.
Peace, yo.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs.
Need general supplies? Visit the bait shop.
I feel like I should go there for bait though, but that's just me.
Your Pip-Boy doesn't sound pleased.
Yeah, you're right, Nick. Let's do some drugs first real quick. Oh, actually, I should be fine now. I have that perk, I think.
Looks like it isn't just the police who have been lax lately. The Idlands building inspector ought to be fired.
If the same stupid part messes me up again. Whoops.
Sorry, folks, won't be chewing on us.
Huh. Alright. What's with that area? For real. Some ghoul locking me up. What is it? Damn. I see my achievables. There we go. Oh, okay. I just wanted to look up some of the achievements that I'm never gonna get, like establish 8 raider camps in the Commonwealth. I'm not doing the raiders, my man. I don't know how many more achievements I'm gonna get naturally looking at the list without having to farm for them by like going out and specifically building 10 of something, and I'm like, I don't really care to, I don't need to, but I'll be back. I'm still obviously gonna mess with that ghoul area. I need to see what's up with it.
Another day in Far Harbor.
I need to talk to you about a missing synth.
Yeah? Well, it's not something I talk about with outside.
I'm working...
Okay, I know this thing is, to be honest.
Sure.
Tried to calm him down, but he...
Can you tell me...
I wish I had more to...
Relax.
Sorry. Look, just be careful out there. I feel like... The bait shop's got everything you need.
Hi. So, here's the update for you.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
You know that big ship? That, the old sailing ship? The,
Fresh
one that's
shipment.
on top of the building?
All your medical and
Downtown?
food needs.
Yes, that ship. Well, I would, avoid it if I were you. I mean, more than you already avoid the rest of them. Which should already be, I don't know, a lot.
Guns, and more guns.
It's still there, it's just in a different place now.
Food in front, dock and back. The bait shop.
Well, now it's stuck inside of another building downtown. Not, ship.
A mainlander like you stands no chance against the crawlers.
Don't let the island
Life in
catch
the
you off
Commonwealth.
guard. Buy my guns.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
Gotta put the music closer to the mic. Ah. Stupid. His good neighbor's own Magnolia.
If you ain't armed, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Mariner says the fog's alive. Can hear you. So mind what you say.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
Food in front, dock and back. The bait shop.
The children of Adam are trying to kill us all. Drive us into the ocean.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Food, Stim packs, fully stocked.
Hard times.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
Guns, guns, and more guns.
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs.
If you ain't on, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Food in front, dock in back. The bait shop.
Guns, ammo, and souvenirs. Get them while they're in stock.
Food, stim packs, fully stocked.
Protect your loved ones with my fine hand cannons.
Hey, you mind keeping an eye out for a second? On a diagnostic. Whew. Thanks. What'd I miss?
Whoa. Now that's some firepower there.
Fresh shipment in. All your medical and food needs.
Don't let the island catch you off guard. Buy my guns.
You need it? The bait shop's got it.
If you ain't on, you ain't long for this world. Buy my guns now.
Every day another harbor man leaves the island.
Bait shop's got everything you need.
All right. Well, it's going to be the fourth time to lock up here.
Guns, guns.
Can I run ahead of her, maybe? Let's save closer to this black hole of, I don't know, code. What is with this area? Hashtag not my dog meat.
Not that it's an option. You're in for it now. When I thought we were getting along.
It happens sometimes for me when ghouls wake up, and I don't know why. But let's try to wake him up from a distance, maybe. Do you find something that's gonna murder me, though, dog meat? Like, in here, maybe? Why am I being guided here? I feel like, what's the trap? You? Quote unquote pearl.
I hope you like that.
I wish we still had the staff to keep up of the hotel. It's in quite a state of disrepair. I should warn you, some of the other hotel guests are a bit...
Cannibals.
Well, there's this article in the newspaper. I'm looking at this. What? I'm not saying anyone is. I'm not. Correct. Connie Allen there with Rocket 69. Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town.
What's going on here? Did the robot die or something? Like, why? I don't know what happened to the quest, if anything. It's just weird.
If you know, haven't already seen it, which I did, so I know it's true and not just something I overheard. Nick Valentine is back in town. He was gone for a while. Some people...
Watch your step. Bit of a mess in here.
Glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Ever.
A lot of people out here.
The 5 stars are up next, singing about the lake. I guess maybe
Brutally awoken with a bullet to the head. Oh, come on. What's going on here now all of a sudden? Huh?